Greetings everyone and welcome to the overview for week 5 of our online college writing class. So first you're going to start episode 5 of Serial. This one's called Route Talk, and Sarah and Dana drive around and try to follow the map that Jay described from January 13th, 99. Remember that this episode starts the next set of your curiosity quests, so any good question you have within episode 5, 6, 7, or 8 is what you will do a quest on then and turn in during week 8. So just don't forget, it's not in the directions, and the folder and stuff aren't in your serial folder this week, but don't forget that it's kind of hanging out there and it will be due week 8. And it does include this episode, so if you have a really good question, you could always get started early. Okay? Then we're going to focus on ending our personal narrative this week. You have 2 things to do with draft 3 of your personal narrative. The first thing, I need a copy of it, so upload a copy of draft 3 and a cover letter to the assignment folder. It's due on Wednesday. Please note it's due Wednesday. You will also submit a copy of your draft 3 with your cover letter to the partner discussion boards. They're called Personal Narrative Rough Draft Oral Workshop Partner Boards. They will be linked in the folder in content, but you can also get, you can get to all the discussion boards through communications discussions as well, but it's a huge long list and it'll take a while to scroll down and find it. So just use it linked in week 5. But find your name. It'll be listed with your partner's name. Click on it, open the discussion board, start a new thread, add your paper as an attachment. And then there are more directions, which I'm going to go over on the next slide, for how to do the oral workshop. So for the rough draft oral workshop, there are directions. So if you see here, this first document that's right here is this document. It leads you step by step through the entire process. Please make sure you look at it. If you have any questions, most likely it will be because you didn't read this document carefully. So please do that first. This rough draft oral workshop worksheet is what you are going to use in order to help your partner revise and fix their narrative. So you have 3 assignments with your partner's paper. So once you upload yours, then you're going to go into the board and retrieve your partner's paper, and you're going to do the following things with your partner's paper. You're going to upload their paper to VoiceThread and record yourself reading it. First take, no editing. One of the fluency checks we'll have here is how easily you read the paper, right? How easy is it for you to read it through on a cold first read? So if you're stumbling around and you're confused, that might say more about the writer than it says about you. So first take, no editing, just read it, okay? And then you're going to complete the rough draft oral workshop worksheet, which just kind of has you kind of talk about the things you're being graded on. So that's here. And then you're going to offer editing and content help through annotation and comments. And then all 3 things you will put in a reply to the initial discussion board post. You'll have a link to the VoiceThread. You'll attach the workshop worksheet here and also attach a copy of their annotated paper with comments and edits. So those are the 3 assignments that you'll do with your partner's paper, and then they will do the same thing with your paper, and both of you will get hopefully really helpful feedback. What happens if your partner doesn't post? So if your partner doesn't post their draft 3 Wednesday night by 11:30, first try emailing them. Go to the communications class list, click on their name, and click email, then email them. Secondly, email me. If they still haven't posted by Thursday morning, email me by 10 a.m. and tell me that. That way I have a plan for this, okay? I'm going to check my email Thursday morning and I will contact you with a solution. Not only so that you get credit for doing the assignment, but also so that you get feedback that helps you on your narrative. So don't worry if your partner doesn't post. That is on them, and it is your responsibility to contact me so that we can make a plan so that you can still get some help and that you can still complete the assignment. Okay? All right. The last thing for this week is we're going to move into some rhetoric work. This is kind of a whole new topic, different. Like reset your brain, we're doing something differently. So you're going to read 3 chapters from this book. It's chapters 2, 3, and 4 from Jay Heinrich's Thank You for Arguing. You're going to listen to this video called Rhetoric Crash Course, and know that there'll be a quiz on this content on Monday in our Zoom class. Lastly, for this week, I just want you to know that your personal narrative final copy is due Tuesday next week. So you're going to get feedback from me on your draft 3 as well as from your partner discussion board. Make sure you listen to them read your paper so that you can hear how your paper sounds. And then please make sure you read the worksheet as well as their annotations and comments and all of my feedback. And hopefully that will all be enough. You have until Tuesday to do your final copy. While you're waiting, if you're just kind of sitting idle later this week and you want something else to do, the metacognitive letter is due with your final copy, so you can go ahead and start on that. And then obviously finish it as you finish your final draft. But again, your final draft is due Tuesday of next week, but make sure you get this metacognitive letter done. It's due with your final copy. That's all for this week. I look forward to seeing you in class on Monday for our Zoom class. Come with questions, and I'll see you then.